welcome back to the channel. The model used to be the model building corner, now it's the model collecting garbage corner. So for those of you that don't remember, my name is Joe and I am the model building corner. Seriously though, this isn't going to be a building video. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I have a couple of shout outs. I got to obviously clean this area because I am going to be building. I'm going to start back on the 69 Camaro here this afternoon, get that handled. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. I got a bunch of stuff done around the house. I got the fish tank cleaned already. Got the truck, my pickup washed. I bought a new blood pressure cuff because this one I thought maybe was reading high for some reason, but the new cuff was doing the same thing, so I returned that, went to Hobby Lobby, picked up a few stuff. So I guess first the update is, obviously some of you know I did fail my DOT physical. My blood pressure was way too high, so I owe that guy that I was mean to, I owe him an apology. If you're watching, I'm sorry, because I'm not going out of my way to do that, because he was still a jerk. But normally what I do is I don't check my blood pressure during the year. When I start getting close to my DOT physical, I'll back off on my destructive behaviors: alcohol, tobacco, caffeine, salt, you know, whatever. And it usually comes right back down and I'm fine. This time it would not come down. So I hadn't drank in 3 weeks, so that's a plus on, you know, if you want to say something good is coming out of it. So I don't even think about it, you know, so, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done drinking. I don't drink anymore. You know, it's been 3 weeks. It might actually be over 3 weeks. I don't even remember. I haven't had caffeine in 2 weeks. I bought reduced sodium salt because I wasn't paying $7 for the bottle of no salt, so I got 50% less sodium salt. But it's still not coming down. I had this thing on my arm that was like a bump and a rash around it, and people were like, dude, that looks like a spider bite. And I've had it for a while before I tried to get my DOT physical. And they're like, if that's a spider bite, that could be raising your blood pressure. So when I seen my regular doctor last Friday, he wanted to see me in another month, but come Thursday, I was like, no, there's no way, because, you know, I've been logging my blood pressure for him since I left him, and I mean, it's crazy. I was having crazy numbers, 199 over 100, and one time it was 178 over 106. So I went back to him on Thursday and they checked my blood pressure, and of course the nurse checked it. She's like, you're perfect, 180 over 20. I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. You're not taking it right. You know, I mean, and then they cop an attitude with you because you're trying to tell them how to do their job. But, you know, my ex-wife, she's a high up with the hospital system. She knows that you don't take your blood pressure when the doctor or a nurse is holding the stethoscope on your arm here to hear your pulse. They're not supposed to use their thumb. You've got a pulse in your thumb also, so that throws off the blood pressure. So when the doctor came in and checked it first with my machine, it was 178 over 90 something, and then he checked it manually with a regular cuff, and it was like 158 over 90 something. So he said, yeah, something's definitely wrong. So basically he gave me an antibiotic. He couldn't tell me whether this was a bite or not. He gave me an antibiotic and told me to keep it covered. It's a cream antibiotic. Also, I take one by mouth, and he said to keep it covered. He didn't say how to cover it, so I'm not paying for bandages. You guys know me, I'm cheap. So I made my own. Works fine. And it's not like a wound, it's just to cover the ointment that's on there. So I've been doing that since Friday, and he also doubled up one of my blood pressure pills. I take 2. So now I take one of my pills twice a day. So far since Thursday, when I seen him, it still hasn't come down. Today it was 171 over 97. So I'll keep taking it, doing what he's telling me to do. Keep, not taking what I've been taking. Smoking wise, I'm still smoking more than half of what I used to. No, smoking less than half. How do you say that? I'm smoking more than half less. So, does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I'm smoking less than I used to. But, I'll keep doing that and see if it comes down. Because I feel great. The only problem that I have is towards the afternoon, I get so drained and fatigued that I don't feel like doing anything in the afternoon. And that kind of reminds me, that's kind of what I've been feeling like months ago. So maybe my blood pressure's been out of whack this whole time and I didn't even realize it. Because like I said, I don't check it until it comes time for the DOT physical. So that may have been my problem the whole time when I was also not building consistently. Because I'll come home and I'll just, be drained. So hopefully that gets fixed. But anyway, so enough with me. I've been out of the loop, but I have been checking some channels here and there, not consistent, but I do understand we have two fellas that need our prayers and thoughts, and they have been for me, the pair of Franks. We got Frank Frizzo, of course, who's going into the hospital. I'm sorry, I've been out. I don't know if he's in the hospital right this moment or if he's still about to go in. But so we're thinking about Frank Frizzo, and of course Frank, that guy, Model Works. He's had some issues, so thinking about him, and of course Paul over at Styrene Relics is in the hospital, so I'm thinking about him as well, Paul. So if you guys are watching, get well, get back. Also, I want to mention that Tim also is in my prayers. Obviously his daughter is having a tough time, and so it's hard for him and the family. So I'm thinking about you guys and praying for you guys. I'm in Orlando. I know you mentioned in your video you have to come to Orlando to visit now. I'm going to send you an email if you anything you need while you're in Orlando. I'm here. I can help you out. So I'll send you an email. And then while I'm on shoutouts here, I got Link's card in the mail. I had sent Link a card before he had shop cards, so I got his. Very nice. He does some cool work. So if you guys do not follow Link, his link for Link will be in the description. Okay? And then also Dave Wood from Woody's. He sent me a package. He got me some little of those micro brushes. Gonna use those. 2 of those Ford Thunderbolt hoods that he likes so much. Man, all right, I'll tell you now. I was just in Hobby. Oh, I told you I was in Hobby. I went to Hobby Lobby to pick up some stuff because I exchanged that other thing. But they had the Ford. Oh. Anyway, it was a race car. I can't remember it's nice Galaxy. No. Anyway, it was a nice race car. That would have been cool for one of them hood scoops. So I'm definitely gonna. I always loved those Ford Thunderbolts. So even the people that clone them and turn, what was it? Was it on a Falcon? I can't remember. So I am definitely going to use those. There's 2 mags in here that I think are going to be perfect for my Street Machine group build on my Impala. Because, when a kid is, building his first hot rod street car, I told you, after it's painted, the hood's still going to be primer because he just replaced the hood and he didn't paint it. So the hood's going to be primer. I remember my first car, I had a friend in high school that sold me two nice mags. I still had the factory steel wheels with the hubcaps on it. It was a Buick, it was a 77 Buick Century, and I love that car because in 77 it was the exact body style as the Regal, but the taillights were different and the grill was different. And the Century had a super nice grill. It looked like a race car to me. It kind of reminded me of like the Laguna, the Chevy. The way it was a solid fiberglass piece. I'll throw a picture up. But anyway, back to the story. He sold me two rims. So I had the nice mags on the back with, I can't remember what kind of tires, and then the regular stock stuff on the front. And I didn't have them that long because one day I'm driving and some guy goes, "Hey, you stole my wheels." I'm like, "What?" His much older brother, okay, he sold me his brother's wheels off of his Chevelle that were sitting in his garage. So needless to say, I gave him his tires back. I got my money back, but I also had to give the wheels back. It was better than getting beat up. So anyway, Stephen Harami, back in Limburg, New York. I know you're still living on the same street that you used to live on, not the same house. No, you did buy you didn't buy your parents' house. I know you're there. So you almost got me beat up by your brother. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, I've been doing lifesavers to stop smoking, but guess what? After you have like 3 or 4 lifesavers, your tongue gets so raw it stings. So I just do Werther's now. Werther's are better. What else do I got? Bring it back in here 1 second. I'm sorry that this has gone so long, but so when I was at Hobby Lobby, I bought some sheet styrene. I bought the thinnest that they had, which is 0.020 or 0.5 millimeters. This I bought some rod. No, this is tube. 5/30 seconds. I think that this will be about accurate. Yeah, I think that'll be about the accurate size for those yellow thingies, so you don't hit the building. Because I also bought this cutting mat. Because what my idea was, I've been saving cardboard boxes because I don't want to do some big expensive diorama thingy. I just want something to take pictures. So I was saving cardboard boxes, but you know what? Cardboard boxes are flimsy. So I've been saving these. All right. So I'm going to be cutting this out for my the front of my shop, and then I'm going to use the strip styrene because I'm gonna make it look decent with the once I cut out the garage doors. They're gonna be framed. So if you've ever seen like a warehouse where the openings, they'll frame them out, make it look nice with a contrasting color, different color. So they'll be framed out in the sheet styrene. I'm going to strip them down. I'm going to put the parking, the blocks things on the side of each opening. And then when I do the inside, same thing. I'm going to do, the back wall. I'm going to do a strip of styrene for the wainscoting, because like most shops, they'll have like that lower protection thing. They didn't have any small styrene strip at Hobby Lobby, so I need to pick up some of those because I am going to cut in some like windows above for light to get in there. So like I said, it's just going to be an L-shaped thing. One side will be to take pictures of cars on the outside. The doors I'll have, it's going to have a little bit of depth so that the doors, if I model it with the doors open, I can have a car sticking in or something like that. I'm going to play with it, but I've been saving these. I'm going to cut them up and use them because these are much stiffer and these are going to work much better than a cardboard box. But I'm still going to use the corrugated inside liner of the cardboard to use as my roll-up door. Because the way that Marcelo at Mars Garage has that looks so real, like a garage door. So that's all I got for right now. I am going to finish cleaning up. I also have been making my marinade for my pork roast tomorrow, which I'll show you. That marinade that I make, it's actually, I'm not a cook, I'm not a chef, I'm not trained. I just throw stuff. I throw stuff together. Alright, I took a little bit of, I can't pronounce it. I took a little bit of hoisin sauce, put a little bit in there. Probably, when I say a little bit, I covered the bottom of that pan. And then I threw a bunch of ketchup in there. And then I put in a bunch of brown sugar. Did I measure? No. I don't know. I just put it in there until it tastes good. And then I put in, I'll edit this out so you don't see my stomach. And then I put 3 cans of pineapple juice in there. And then I brought it to a boil so that all of those flavors infused together. And now it's cooling. Once it gets to room temperature, I'm going to put my pork roast in the pot, pour the marinade over it, and it's going to sit till tomorrow morning. That's when I put it on the, set it and forget it, roast it for 7 hours. So I'll show you that tomorrow, okay? If you guys like. So anyway, that's it for now. I appreciate everybody for hanging in there. All my subscribers, new subscribers. If you're watching this and you're still watching and you're not a subscriber, thank you. Because this was probably boring for you. But if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Send me a like. Send me a comment. Okay? Hopefully I'm back on this regular because I got the Camaro. I got 2 cars I want to do for the Street Machine group build. I got the Woodies, Rock and Roll. Street Machine? No. Rock and Roll, whatever. I can't remember. But I also, if you guys haven't checked out JT's video yet, he started a group build, 50s and 60s Steelies and white walls. So I ordered 2 kits from Amazon for that. I haven't decided which one I'm going to build yet. I'll tell you that story tomorrow because this thing is going on way too long. So I apologize. Take care, guys. Have a good one.